What's up, guys? Welcome to Jam Movies, and today I'm super excited because me and Johnny get to discuss an absolute classic, Ridley Scott's Blade Runner. Let's get into it.
Okay, so you suggested this movie to me. I got it up on a blind buy because it's a Film Vault. It was an expensive one. We're not going to talk about the price. It doesn't matter anymore. But it was outstanding. I watched it, I think, 3 times already now. I'm going to have to watch it again once I watch the sequel. And I enjoyed it through the whole movie. But before we discuss too much or talk about it too much, let's not forget about the budget. What's the budget?
So budget, we got it in at $28 million, and I knew this movie didn't make a whole lot at the time. I mean, it was ahead of its time. It was misunderstood. So I only pulled in, I think we got it down to 42 million worldwide.
Yeah.
And I mean, and 33 million of that came from the Canada and the US, right? Yeah. So I mean, what they were able to do with that budget, I mean, it was obviously expensive back then, but the movie aged so well. The special effects look great, and there's no CGI. It's all practical, right? So you gotta tip your hat to the makers of this movie. They utilized it perfectly. I mean, I'm sure every piece of practical effect was very expensive to make. But how did you feel they used that budget?
Yeah, 28 million, especially for its time, it was pricey. But at the same time, you have to think about how pricey everything they bought was, not let alone these famous actors. So it was. I thought like the whole movie, what the budget was done perfectly. I don't know how they managed to squeeze such a great movie in such a small budget, to be honest. But what do you have to say about the director Ridley Scott?
Well, I mean, he's always given us excellent movies, right? But to be honest, I haven't seen. I know he's had a few hiccups in his career, and I haven't seen the hiccups, so I can't judge him on the bad movies or the not so good movies he's made. But the movies that I have seen him make, I mean, he makes classics, right? He's always going to go down in history as one of the great directors. What's your opinion?
I agree. That? Some movies he made was Gladiator 2, Alien Romulus. The new Blade Runner, Alien Covenant, Concussion, and all that. Like, great movies, just to name a few, to be honest. Like you said, he's going to definitely go down as a great. But I have nothing bad to say about him. The 3 writers all worked on all the Blades, which was nice. Philip K. Dick did my Minority Report and Total Recall, which I enjoyed as well.
Both those movies are awesome.
Do you have to say anything about the writers?
No, everything was. I mean, this is a movie that I mean, just judging how excited I was to discuss this, we already know where this is going, right? So, the directing, and the writers did an awesome job. Everything was flawless. And then, with that being said, I want to go into the actors because we want to talk about my man Harrison Ford here. It doesn't matter what this guy does from Air Force One right down to Indiana Jones, right back up to Star Wars. Yeah. This guy gives it his all in every performance, and he's just one of those presence that you enjoy watching on a screen, right? He plays the character, any character you want, really, the charismatic guy or the tough guy or the just your average Joe. He could play it all, right? When he plays a hero, you believe he's the hero, right? Yeah. So he's never a disappointment, and really, I mean, he's so outstanding in the role as Deckard that I remember watching the sequel to this movie and being so excited to see him back. You know what I mean? Just a great character. Anytime Harrison Ford makes a comeback in any movie, we've seen it a few times now in Indiana Jones, Star Wars, right?
Oh yeah.
It's just an awesome time, to see and an awesome presence to have on screen.
Like you said, Harrison Ford made great movies. Indiana Jones, Blade Runner, Star Wars, Expendables, and Anchorman he was in. And like you said, he could play any role so well, from comedy to action and whatnot. I like everything about him. We also have Sheen Young that played Rachel in the new one as well, which was great to see. And Edward James, who played Gaff, is in the new one as well. But all these, there's a couple small-time actors, but some of them have made great movies. Do you have to say anything else about the actors?
Yeah, no, so I always, sorry, how do you pronounce her name again? Yeah, actually, I want to mention Sean Young. I mean, her chemistry with Harrison Ford was very important, and especially the type of movie it was, and like the whole trust bear and obviously different type of species. I mean, she wasn't human. And that was cool to see the chemistry between her and Deckard. So she did a great role, and especially too being on an on-screen presence as Harrison Ford. I mean, that's a lot to live up to, right? So she held her own. It was great. Yeah, all around cast was great. Great choice by the film's creators, and yeah, just again perfect.
Yeah, I agree. I like how it's like AI too. There's the good AI, the bad AI. Kind of gives you the like iRobot vibe too. I like the AI stuff. Do I agree with it? Yes, it would make life easier, but sometimes it's a little too much. But what was your favorite scene?
The ending.
The ending?
Yeah. When he sees that origami, and he turns around, looks at it, kind of like looks at this his surroundings, and then leaves. Movie ends just like that, and I don't want to spoil that for the viewers today, because I think that the significance of that will eventually come to them the more times they watch it. And I want you guys, if you haven't seen this movie more than once, watch it 3 times, 4th times, until because you will pick up pieces along the way and you'll learn more from it, right? So with that being said, what's your favorite scene?
I like the whole movie. I couldn't really pick a scene. I like what they did visually, everything. Like the whole movie, with their budget too. They just did outstanding work. Like you said, it's out of its time. Like people just didn't appreciate it for what it was, because it was. I think it's an outstanding sci-fi movie. But you talked about the ending. I agree. I need to watch it a couple more times, so I can't say too much about the ending. But what do you rate it on the Jammeter?
You know what? I'm gonna have to go with 100%.
100%, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we already knew that was coming. I'm sure, as excited as it was, the audience knew that was coming. Yeah. But no, this movie, I've seen, I can't even count how many times. It would probably take too long to count it. I enjoyed every minute of it. I continue to enjoy it like it's my first time watching it. And again, too, if you have a 4K player, please watch it on 4K, because it was stunning. Wasn't it beautiful?
Yeah.
Like the colors and the effects made. Like how does an old movie like this look this good on 4K with the effects that it had? Like it doesn't look dated at all. What would you give it?
I would give it a 90. I need to watch it a couple more times, but like that's the big thing I want to mention too. The picture quality was outstanding. In the rain, the neon signs, everything. Like I also like the effects. I believe. No, they didn't. But they should have won an Oscar for this movie, because it was outstanding. The effects they had.
I give them an Oscar now.
Exactly. Yeah. If there's Oscars that went around, just give them a reward, because they deserve it.
Yeah, we'll just start our own award show.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else you'd like to add to it?
No. Just if you haven't seen it, do yourself a favor. Actually, I don't even care how you watch it. Just go and see it.
Yeah.
But with that being said, guys, thank you very much for joining me and Johnny on our discussion of Blade Runner. To me, my personal favorite sci-fi movie of all time, and it will continue to be at the top spot until somebody takes that crown, which I don't think is going to happen. But if you like this video, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and as always, thank you for jamming out.